Hey, everybody. Welcome.
Funny
It's
thing is, he might
Monday
do it.
night. Welcome to MCU Mondays right here on Feast of Fandoms. I am your host, David. With me, as always, are my co-hosts, Debbie. Debbie, how are you? I know you're laughing, so you must be in a good mood.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. For a Monday, yeah, I'm in a good mood for a Monday, so can't really complain about that.
Awesome.
And it's hot. And it's going to be in the 90s later this week.
Oh,
which I'm not thrilled about because I really do not want to turn on my air. I hate
that's still jacket
I hate
weather
having
here.
air conditioning.
I was going to say that's been pretty much the norm for the last 3 or 4 weeks now. So
it makes me sneeze and I don't like it. I prefer to have my windows open.
Okay.
It's just me.
I haven't had my windows open in 20 years, probably.
Even in the spring? Or
we don't have spring. That doesn't exist.
There's no such thing.
It's summer and
it's
kind of
summer, and then like the next day it's
cold.
winter, so we'll have snow on the ground, and it'll be like 30 degrees, and then the next day it'll be like 75 and 80 degrees.
We had spring, but it rained all the time, so and then the rain was cold, and so you really couldn't have the windows open. So,
or it might be, I mean, that tornado season kind of flows into that, or severe thunderstorm season. So you can't really,
we have had a very wet June,
but you'll get hail in the house, and that's just a pain to clean up. So.
This June has surprisingly been very rainy. It actually
rained
yesterday.
I was going to say it has been very rainy out here this year. So.
May was very rainy for us. May in the first part of June, and of course they're calling for severe storms later this week. So hopefully no tornadoes. I mean, if there is, I don't do anything because we don't have a basement, so there's really nowhere to go. So I'll just be sitting on my couch or going out to or going out to the back patio and just. Watching it go by. We've done that before. I don't know how many times.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, no, we do all the time. Every time those tornado sirens go out, we go out on the front, out the front door and watch it. So
it's what we do. Oh, look, there you go.
Yay! Also with us tonight is Andrew. Andrew, how are you this evening?
Doing good. Depending on how I have my arm, the views may go up or they may go down.
Yes, Andrew's dogs are misbehaving in an adult fashion.
Yeah,
they're getting it on.
Just keep
rodeo doing.
Bounce go bow wowing.
Oh, they're rearranging furniture. He's just rearranging furniture. That's all it is.
Is he not fixed?
Oh, he is. That's the funny thing.
He is.
Yeah, he gets this walrus toy and just like,
I thought they usually calm down after that.
Well, he doesn't do it. I don't know why this is a topic, but he doesn't always do it. It's just like random. But fortunately, he's not doing it now. He's just like in my beanbag chair. So that's.
So you can put your arm down. You're good.
Yeah, my arm can be here for now.
It's all good. Well, I have a mess in my background because I caught some Legos and I'm sorting things, and it takes time. So, got to buy the bulks, see what I can find, see if I can sell it. Anyway, what do we got tonight? What are we talking about? We're talking about Jessica Jones. And I really enjoyed this episode. I don't know about you. But I really did like it. We got, and I guess because it had Luke in it, there's a lot more Luke Cage in this one. He was more involved in things. So, and slowly but surely, Jessica's throughout this episode, is it lying when you just don't tell someone? Does that count? Has she been lying to him this whole time, or has it just? It's like
she hasn't.
She hasn't been.
It hasn't really come up. There hasn't been really reason to tell him, I guess.
Yeah, I suppose you could say maybe a white lie. I mean, but like
he's never asked though. That's the thing.
Yeah, because he's been.
He hasn't.
I would say he hasn't been happy with what information he was given about his wife's death. And so, I think it would have been kind of awkward to say, "Oh, it was
Oh, by
me.
the way,
It was me."
yeah,
And then, because he's going to go off, which is exactly what happened. Although he said some weird things, and I was just like, "Oh," I was just like, "Why'd you have to say that?" I was embarrassed. I don't know about anybody else, but
seemed fair to me.
With when he was getting on to Jessica, I'm not going to say it.
I was inside
That's
you.
right.
Yeah. I was just like,
my mom. I had to see. I'm not allowed to watch that part of the episode. So
I was embarrassed, and I was sitting by myself. I was like, "Ow!"
Oh, your son didn't walk in this week. That's good.
But they did do a little bit of canoodling again this week. So, or what did you call it? Bobo Don.
Yeah. Doing. Yeah.
But anyway, Luke hires Jessica to hunt down this brother of a friend, and the brother's just a real
douche.
I would have left him with the sharks, but you know what? Whatever.
Yeah, but he was desperate to get his info. But yeah, I don't even think he was happy with the brother. He was just because the brother kept trying to get away and get back.
Yeah. And it was I've got the whole thing figured out. And the sister gave the brother money to pay back the loan sharks. And the brother, instead of
invested it,
thought
he pretty much just invested it. Yeah.
I'm gonna make more money by investing it in this cannabis farm. It's like, oh Lord God, help me, please.
And in the meantime, the loan sharks are still after you, idiot.
Well, and what gets me about this, and I know people are stupid. I've come to determine this, especially when you talk about people that I'm going to invest it and I'm going to sell drugs. And it's like, I have seen enough movies and enough TV, both reality and non-reality TV, to where I know doing something like this, eventually you're going to get caught. Eventually something's going to happen. You're going to get caught and you're going to go to jail and the gravy train will end. There are countless movies, countless TV shows. You're not going to get away with it forever. Eventually it will. What is
the people that try to run from cops?
Yeah.
Like the car chase. It's like, you're going to get caught. Like, you're just making it worse,
Yeah, you're only making it worse. What does Mordo say? Eventually the check comes due or something along that lines.
Well, I'll tell you what. If you have HBO, talk about stupid people. You have HBO, watch The Mortician. Oh my God, this guy.
I thought you were going to talk about the name change.
No. This guy was arrogant and a narcissist, but he kept doing stupid shit. And I'm like, even after he was arrested and been put in jail and got back out, he just go right back out and do stupid shit and get arrested again. And I'm like,
it was like,
what is wrong with you?
Yeah.
You just don't learn. I guess he just thought he could get away with it. And yeah, he was very arrogant and narcissistic.
Ouch. It's not on Max. Oh.
The Mortician? Yeah, it is.
Is it?
There's 3 episodes.
It looks like it's new.
I was going to say it's not showing on my watch list, but I will check it out.
Well,
probably because you don't watch true crime.
Well, no, I've got. Right. I mean, IMDb is usually pretty good about saying, okay, here's where you can watch it, and it's not. It's not on the.
Let me go.
Here's where I can watch it.
Yeah, because I just watched episode 3 today. So I know
Don't
it's
tell
there.
my mom I'm allowed to watch adult content on HBO.
There's no negativity in this one, so you're all right.
No.
Good. Well, actually,
It's just disgusting and
yeah.
But it's again, I go back to this and I'm like, okay, so you're gonna go and sell drugs, and this is all you're gonna sell enough drugs to where you can not only pay off the loan sharks, but you can also support yourself later on. I mean, I'm looking at him like, you're really an idiot, by the way.
yeah, because he doesn't come off as like a cartel dude. So it's like you're just a scrawny little dude that there's gonna be a bigger fish.
Well,
he's gonna come in and take over.
What he is, he's the scrawny little dude that has seen a whole lot of movies and TV, and he didn't watch the end of the movies, and he's like, "Oh, I can make a ton of money selling drugs. I can get away with this." Yeah.
Or I won't make those mistakes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I've seen enough. I won't make those mistakes. Yeah, you will. Yeah, you will.
Yeah.
But yeah, and I really enjoyed it. Jessica and Luke hunting him down too. Just the methods used. They were in his apartment. That was hilarious. They're going through his apartment, and she's like, "Yeah, he doesn't have a toothbrush. He doesn't have soap, and there's no toothpaste either." Generally, kidnappers don't deal with hygiene.
Oh, by the way, grab your stuff.
Yeah.
Or I drag you and put you in my trunk.
So, I mean, that was good. They end up working for the
sharks,
or they get them on
work together.
Get them on their side. And really, it's not even a work together thing because
she's supposed to get like
the crap.
Yeah. Well, they made a deal that she would get like, what was it, 8% or something like that?
Yeah, something like that.
But I liked how she, called his phone and left a message.
See, I don't think that would work today. I honestly don't think that would work. There are so many scams like that if I got a voicemail and said, "Hey, congratulations, you've won an Xbox," for one thing, I wouldn't go because we're a PlayStation family. But that's besides the point.
Fancy, good grief.
Or I would go to get the Xbox and then go sell it and make some money on it. But either way, regardless, all that aside, in today's society, there are so many scams that are just like that are, "Hey, you've won this, come and pick it up, but we're going to need to see your bank account," and that doesn't work.
You have to go buy $500 in gift cards from Walmart.
You need to pay us in Apple Store gift cards. And I had to move so in case you're wondering, hi, Jen, how are you? Janae, how are you? Yeah, I would still want the free thing too. Also, by the way, we had to move the icon, the MCU Monday icon, because if you look up in Debbie's corner, she has her framed picture of Hayden.
You barely see it, but it's there.
It's there.
I know the great place for a logo to go.
Tonight and Thursday night, we're going to...
The logo could go right here.
We're going to... Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah.
Can you actually do that? Let's see. That'd be
We'll move it right there.
There you go. Looks like the Q. That's better, actually.
You could put it over the dog, so if they do get first heat.
Well, no, because even then, if we get a longer comment.
But I really liked her
the voice change
of personality. And I was like, "Hi, you won a brand new Xbox. You filled out the form, and now we just need you to contact us at this number." I'm like, where the hell did that come from?
even if it's not a scam, it's you've won a free Xbox. All you need to do is come listen to a 2-hour presentation about our timeshare.
Yeah,
that's right, Janae. I'm in the Nerd Witness Protection Program. I could just do this instead.
Who lets you out? Dumb cat.
Leave the kitty alone.
Well, no, the big fat one's underneath my feet. She's hiding.
Pretty kitty.
Because the
What
little
did y'all
one.
think about the revelation about Hope? How she had hired her cellmate to try to kill the baby, but make it look like
Oh yeah.
like make it look like make
Like
it
it
look
was
like
a jail.
a hire, like a because she even because it was Kilgrave, right? She was by Kilgrave, and so she wanted it dead.
She was Bododio'd.
Yeah.
No, wait. What's the term that they use on TikTok? She was SA'd.
That's right. She was graped
by Kilgrave.
Yeah.
And now she is carrying Kilgrave's child, which she took.
She even got the pills too.
Debbie, you're in the medical field. Is it possible to take just a single pill that would force you to miscarry? Oh, it is. Okay.
Yeah.
That was something I was unaware of. So I was just like, can you do that?
Unless they changed it.
We're watching a show about a guy that's can mind control people, and David's going, one pill, huh?
One pill? Is that possible?
Turns into Reed Richards. He gets his chalkboard and goes. Yeah.
Well, now they have the morning after pill that you can take.
But this is very obviously much more than a morning after. I think she even says something about every time I think she's far enough along to where she says every time it turns or every time it moves, I know that it's there or something like that.
Yeah, so she must be like 3 or 4 months because she didn't look pregos. I don't know. At any rate, well, it was going to be 6 months to get the surgery.
Oh, right.
So, yeah, that's why.
I see.
Carrie-Anne.
Well, and
Hogwarts got her the pill.
Trinity.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was watching the episode. He goes, "Is that Carrie-Anne? Is that or no?" He goes, "Is that Trinity?" Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and Trinity, she proposed to her girlfriend too, even though the girlfriend has said no, not till
you break up or
not till
divorce is final.
Right.
I just don't think anybody who marries her character is going to last. She's just too
controlling. She's almost like she's got a stick way up her butt, and it's
way up the butt.
Hey, she still has had more girlfriends than I've ever had. So
that stick is so far up her butt, it's coming out her mouth.
Yeah,
but no, she seems very
controlling,
stiff,
again,
unrelenting, yeah,
arrogant, ego, narcissistic. Yeah, I don't, even if her and this girl gets married, I don't think that's going to last. It's not going to take much for this girl to do something dumb and she goes.
Nope, there you go. All right.
He's out of frame.
We're going to have a clean episode now. He's out of frame.
You don't have to worry about Frederick. He's an old fart. It's Theodore you got to worry about. But he's over here now, so it's all good.
But yeah, and it's and two, I mean, we've already seen some of this. One, she's wanting dirt on her
ex,
which, I mean, seriously, you're trying to propose to your girlfriend while you're still married to your ex.
And she's trying to make the divorce go by as quick as possible, but you're trying to find stuff to make it take longer or just be unpleasant. It just
no, I think she's wanting to make sure that she doesn't have to pay alimony or or like she can't get half of her,
right? Yeah, half of her. Yeah, because I mean, let's face it, she's a lawyer. She's in a big time law firm, so she probably has significant.
It depends on what the divorce laws are in New York. I have no idea what they are, if they're no fault, if they're 50-50 or.
And if they're, even if they are not, I'm going to try, how do I say this without making it a double negative? If they are not no fault, is that right?
Mm-hmm.
If it's not a no fault state, then the fact that she is already with somebody else and already planning on marriage, then that would lead me to believe that she was at fault. So maybe she's looking for dirt on the ex so that you can say, well, I was at fault, but so was she. So
they cancel each other. Yeah.
We are talking. We are talking about Carrie-Anne Moss getting a divorce from a woman so she can marry another woman. Easy peasy.
Lemon sweet, yeah.
It's we're talking Jessica Jones. We're on episode 6.
6.
Is that where we are? All right.
And in 2 weeks, we will be discussing Ironheart.
Is it that close?
Yeah, because it comes out next Tuesday.
Jeez.
Because now they're picking up the marketing. No. Yeah, it comes out 24th. So that's a week from this Tuesday.
Lord.
So the 30th, we have one more week of Jessica Jones.
So we got one more week of Jessica Jones, and then we're jumping right into Ironheart.
Yeah, and then we'll do that for however many weeks before
Fantastic Four.
Yeah.
Then because Fantastic Four, Fantastic Four is 4 weeks after Ironheart. I think we clocked that out.
Yeah, because it's
and there's 6 episodes, and they're doing a two episode series premiere for Ironheart.
3 actually.
3.
Yeah.
So there's only going to be 3. Yeah. So 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Oh, geez.
Yeah.
So we're going to be off Jessica Jones for approximately 4 to 5 weeks. We got one more week of Jessica Jones, and then 4 to 5 weeks of.
Well, yeah, because it's funny because now they're picking up the marketing because I forgot it was that close until I saw a video today. I was like, oh, the 24th. That's a week from tomorrow.
I think I saw something.
Is there only 6 episodes?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Good. Again, I'm not really looking forward. I mean,
yeah, it's kind of like
I'm gonna give it a shot.
Yeah,
but it's not something that I'm just like, oh my gosh, it's gonna be the best thing. I can't wait.
Yeah. No. See, now we got to cancel David because he's not excited.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean,
I've already said I'll give it a chance.
Yeah, no, I think
I don't think it's. Hey, I watched She-Hulk, didn't I? I watched the Eternals, didn't I?
I don't think it's gonna be. Wait, is this a start of Phase 6?
Is it the start? They're starting Phase 6.
Oh wait, no.
Sorry,
Fantastic Four is the start. I think this is the very end of Phase
5.
5.
It's gonna be
because this was supposed to be out after Wakanda Forever or something?
Yeah, because they finished the show like 3 years ago.
Good Lord.
Or something like that. Let's see. Phase 6 starts. Yeah. All right. So Fantastic Four will start Phase 6. But I think the show will be fine.
Cam is only on Thursday nights when we do Star Wars. We're doing MCU Marvel today. So.
And my favorite Jedi is Luke. Or Kenobi. Kenobi is like what a Jedi is supposed to be. But Luke...
Grogu, because he's a Mandalorian Jedi. Even though he's a foundling.
Nope. I will not take this. That's all right. Yeah, it's actually Grogu, yeah.
Anyway, but Luke finds out about the driver being intoxicated at the time. And of course, he goes all bat crap crazy.
Mm-hmm.
And he's going after the driver. And then all of a sudden, Jessica shows her good guy side and goes to stop Luke. And I was just this whole episode, I was like, you're gonna have to tell him eventually, and you probably better tell him when he's not pissed off about something.
Yeah, she kind of
and she was rushing real hard too to try and get the information before he did to make sure that she was not implicated.
And that, I think, teed him off even more. But let's backstep a little bit because we had a flashback showing his wife with Kilgrave and Jessica digging up whatever it is they were digging up. And I stand by my comment that I made last week, or maybe it was the week before, that his wife was under Kilgrave's spell because, I mean, she was very calm and just,
Yeah, she was there. I'm gonna agree with you on that one. I will agree with you on that one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know what he's looking for.
He's looking for Mephisto.
I think we're supposed to give Mephisto an Ironheart, not to keep making a conversation about that, but I don't remember.
I don't like the actor.
Well, he's not confirmed. It's just rumored. Kind of fan casting.
Oh, the Sacha Baron Cohen.
Yeah.
David's like, I have not waited for 4 years.
No, David's like, I haven't waited for 4 years so that I can be disappointed with the actor that they chose.
And then she turns into Mephisto, and it's like, we knew it.
Yeah, I'm not. If that's who it is, I'm not thrilled at all.
Well, look at it this way. It's only 4 weeks, so it won't take us long to discover what exactly is going on. So,
but some of the promotions that they've had out lately, I try not to watch too much of them. Usually I don't watch them at all. Yeah. But I really like the Hood dude. That's the reason I'm watching that show. It's for the Hood dude.
I think it's funny too that Ryan Coogler, even though he's a producer, just with that big of a name attached to the project, why they didn't start promoting it sooner, especially when Sinners became a huge hit. I don't know. It just seemed like kind of a missed opportunity.
Maybe because Wakanda Forever didn't do as well as they thought. And my thought is that you're dealing with a character from a movie that the movie didn't do very well. Now, granted, it was there was Academy Award nominations for Angela Bassett
and best costume design.
Right. So there were Academy Award nods. Don't get me wrong, but the box office speaks a lot of that, and it didn't do very well at the box office. That being said, maybe they're looking at it going, well, we had already planned on this, so we need to go ahead and put it out, but we're already expecting it's going to be a stinker, so we're just not going to...
I didn't think it was that bad, actually.
Wakanda Forever?
I enjoyed it for what it was worth. I mean, it was kind of... I mean, you got to think the Black Panther 2 that we thought we were going to get, I mean, they had... With what the story that they had to do, obviously with the situation, I thought was handled well. I'm not saying that was
they had a pivot.
Yeah, I'm not saying
the original story.
I'm not saying it's the best of the phase, but I thought it was good. You know,
to me, it was a movie. It wasn't the greatest thing I've ever seen. It wasn't the worst thing I've ever seen, but it was
better than the Eternals.
It was better than the Eternals.
Could you argue that it's a little too long? Sure.
But something that it holds on par with the Eternals for me. I've only seen it the one time. I have not watched. I have not gone back to revisit it because it was something to me that it was just like it didn't do enough to carry my interest.
It doesn't have good rewatchability, is what.
Yeah.
I think I watched it a few times, but that's about not like I do with Winter Soldier.
Right. For
Debbie's me, I go back and forth between the two.
It's not Infinity War. It's not Endgame. It's not Civil War. It's not Winter Soldier. It's not like it's not one that I'm cleaning the house and I'm gonna turn it on for background noise.
Actually, you know why you should?
It's not
You'll
even
clean
on that
more
level.
Because if you do a good movie, you won't clean. So actually doing a movie, it'll just be like
So maybe I should turn it on for background noise. Is that what you're saying?
Like that or that? I don't want to compare it to that.
See, I don't know that I could do that because for me it would be, well, I haven't seen this in a long time, so I'm going to stop cleaning this focus on it and watch it. And maybe there's something I missed that was good, and I'm just not seeing it. I don't know.
Was Florence Pugh in one of the post-credit scenes for that movie? Because you have
Wakanda?
Yeah, because you have the Julie. Oh, what's her name? She's in Thunderbolts.
No, that was Black Widow.
Oh, okay. I thought she was.
Because I just watched Black Widow last weekend.
Yeah.
Again, I saw it the first time.
Because I know she's not Florence Pugh, but the one lady. I know she's in Wakanda Forever because she interacts with Martin Freeman.
Oh, Sharon Carter.
No. She was in Thunderbolt. She's the lady from Seinfeld.
Oh,
I don't remember her character name.
Julia Louis.
Yeah, Julia Louis. I don't remember her character name, but I know she was in Wakanda Forever.
The chick from Seinfeld.
Elaine.
Yeah, there you go.
I'll take your word for it. I've seen like 1 or 2 episodes, and I am just not a huge fan of Seinfeld either. I'm sorry.
It's about nothing. How can you be a fan
I don't care. It's that.
It's got its ups and downs.
Thursday nights, NBC.
Not my humor. Sorry.
Friends.
I've never seen
Seinfeld.
It all the way through, but I've seen several seasons all the way through.
Oh, I hated the ending. They sucked at that one.
Yeah, that was that's an example
Spoilers.
of it. Oh, well, I know that. They should have ended the show kind of like with Friends. They didn't need to do the extra season or even The Office. Just end it while you're on a high note.
They should have ended it after the first season. But what do I
know? When it was only 5 episodes.
Yeah, 5 episodes in.
Or 6 episodes, whatever it was.
Or maybe when they were conceiving the whole show. Anyway, all right. But yes, she eventually does. In order to save the bus driver's life, she does come out to Luke. She tells him that
it was me. I killed your wife.
Even though, and he has even said that he is aware of the Kilgrave situation.
But did she? I don't think she said anything about. Well, I was under Kilgrave's.
Well, she did
spell when it happened.
She didn't, but the little druggy guy did, because he's the one that told Luke. He was like, "Look, she had issues with this, and this is where it happened, and blah 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 blah." So I think it was kind of implied that he told Luke that she had been under his spell of sorts.
Well, yeah, I mean, he knew, but I don't think he knew exactly when she got out of it.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So,
or if she's out of it,
it turned into a one of these where
that's true.
He killed my mom.
Yeah.
Well, he didn't know what he was doing. Well, that didn't matter.
Then you got Kilgrave trying to buy the house.
Oh, Kilgrave didn't try to buy the house. Kilgrave.
Well, not try. I mean, he bought the house. That's right.
There you go.
And
it was funny though. He was trying to not use his powers, which I don't know.
Legit.
I don't know why.
Legitimately buy the house. So
yeah.
And the first time I watched this episode, this was the second time, but I remember going, "What? Why does he want this house so bad?"
And then at the end, we
find out, that it was Jessica.
It's the nicest one on the block.
Yeah.
But what does he get out of being in her?
He's obsessed with her.
He's obsessed. It's just
it's the obsession.
Like
it's part of the obsession.
Think about
I got news for you.
Well, it's just like people that are obsessed with celebrities, and it's like if you throw your shirt, the celebrity throws the shirt or something, people will like fight over it. It's just an obsession.
And I got news for you. Jessica does not want to be under Kilgrave's thumb anymore. She's been under that. What did Hawkeye say? I've done the mind control thing. Didn't really care for it. Guess what? She's sending him all these freaking pictures. She's still being controlled by him. I got news for you, Jessica Jones. You are still being controlled by him. When you have to make time every day, your alarm goes off on your watch because it happened. Your alarm goes off. Oh, I got to take a picture. And some of those pictures, she was grinning in. She was smiling at him too. And I'm like, oh, because I mean, it showed him scrolling through some of the pictures, and I'm like, what is she doing? She's
I'd have been making ugly faces every single time.
Or maybe they make a. Do they make a filter
Do a
and you
140p.
pixelate your face and go
Yeah.
on this? I mean, it's granted. Okay, this is a few years probably before filters and whatnot, but still, regardless.
Yeah, there was Snapchat around. She could use filters.
Jessica is a.
Well, this is they have like flip phones or smartphones,
I mean, I guess the reason she's doing it was to help that guy, but it's just like
You're letting him win.
Yeah.
So.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, good episode. I really enjoyed it. Luke storms off in a tizzy, and Kilgrave has Jessica's home where she grew up. And
now that's her original home and not the home that she grew up in with Patty.
Right.
Trisha.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh, and Carrie-Anne Moss is wanting. I'm guessing they need it for DNA clarification. Anything that comes out as far as the miscarriage goes, they're shipping off to a lab, and I'm guessing that's for DNA comparison.
Say it was Kilgrave. Well, it could be used in court against him too.
Yeah. So. Anyway, enjoyable episode. I liked it.
Mm-hmm.
It was a lot of fun. Anything else? Anything else, Debs? Did we miss anything?
No, I don't think so. That pretty much covers the episode. Yeah, it was a good episode.
Cool. Fan questions. We got a fan question tonight, Andrew. What's
Oh, it's about time. It's been a while. It's nice to have one. This is from Amy Pierrot, who we had on the show not too long ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'll just say this before I say the question. This is like my favorite question that we've ever gotten.
Cool.
She says, who in the MCU definitely doesn't wash their costume enough? Inspired by B.O. at Comic-Cons and Bucky's arm in the dishwasher.
Who doesn't wash their costume?
Who definitely doesn't wash their costume enough?
In the MCU.
Yeah. I mean, it's not Spider-Man.
Well, how does Tony? Because it's made out of.
Yeah, Tony's too is Tony's is gross because there was that scene in Iron Man 2 where he says, "People want to know how I go to the bathroom in the Iron Man suit." Just like that.
Yeah.
So.
Feels good.
Yeah. His probably has some kind of deep clean system button he can activate.
Tony. Yeah, I was gonna say Tony is just narcissistic enough to where he would put a cleaning mechanism within the suit to clean it
with an air freshener.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, it doesn't necessarily have to be a superhero. It could be one of the villains. I'm trying to think, because like Hawkeye, for the most part, just wears Ant-Man. It shrinks, and I don't know. It's a good question.
Maybe Hulk never washes his. I'm sure
that's true.
Because it always gets torn off.
That's right.
Although every time he takes a shower, I'm sure that's
Mm-hmm.
I still don't get him and Natasha. I really don't.
Oh.
Yeah, it was like one movie. It was Age of Ultron where it was like, sup. And then
all of a sudden they're all
yeah.
I just didn't see the chemistry. Now, her and Steve, there is some chemistry there, and I'm just like, okay, this makes more sense than her and nothing against Mark Ruffalo because he's adorable, but I was just like, there's just not.
I was until Age of Ultron. I was always her and Clint, but
Yeah, I
Yeah.
could
And we
see
find
that
out
too, but then again,
Clint,
he's
Ooh,
married.
he's married.
Does
That's
Deadpool
why I
ever
said
clean his
until Age of
costume?
Ultron, I'm like, okay, well, it's Clint. That's
Since
cool.
Deadpool's part of the MCU now, I just realized, does he ever clean his costume enough? Or does he just wipe the blood off?
Well, no,
That
he
seems very
wears red.
Deadpool.
He wears red so people don't know, can't see him
That's
bleed.
right. So he doesn't even have to clean his costume.
This guy was
Yeah.
smart. He wore the brown pants. Oh, Juggernaut! I should have wore my white pants today.
Oh,
Running
Yeah, I
gag.
can't think of the only person that comes off gross enough for that is Whiplash.
Oh, yeah,
Because he's
No, thank
just
you.
nasty, right?
yeah.
He's nasty looking. He's just nasty. So that would be my pick.
Did you come back for the white pants?
Talking
I
about
love
BO.
I want my bird. This is
Um,
not my bird.
I want my beard. Dang it! I just
Yeah,
had
no, that's
somebody.
a good one.
No, I can't. Yeah, I would say probably Whiplash.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, just thinking as far as villains.
What about
go.
Thor? Thor probably wouldn't care enough to do it on his own. He'd expect someone else to clean his costume.
I don't know. Well, when he's Fat Thor,
Yeah, Fat
Yeah.
Thor.
living
Yeah.
there at
There you go.
Yeah,
That-
Fat
that's-
Thor.
yeah,
Yeah,
that I could
that's-
see being gross and disgusting.
That's the.
Mhm.
Oh yeah. As far as
Okay, I get it. That's me in a few years.
or
You don't
Groot.
have to,
Groot would be. I could see Groot being disgusting because just watching some of those, the I Am Groot, the
Yeah.
little TV bits. He's covering himself in mud.
That's
at the end
that's
of
his body
Guardians
wash though.
2 or 3. No, it was 2. The end of Guardians 2 when he's in his when he's in his
when he's a teenager.
when he's a teenager. Yes.
Unless he's made out of cedar,
It's
then he would
disgusting
always
in
smell
here.
good.
No, because Peter was arguing, was griping at him. Look at me. I've become my dad. Now I get it.
Oh man.
I would say, yeah, Groot probably. Yeah.
He's just experimenting, that's all. Yeah.
Maybe Drax. I can see Drax as someone who just really doesn't care what anybody thinks.
I move so slow that I become invisible to the human eye.
Oh, hi, Drax. Dang it.
Oh man.
Oh, maybe it was 3 then.
No, it wasn't 3.
No, it wasn't 3. It was 2, but it was like one of the end scenes. It was one
It
of
was
the
a post-credit
Mhm.
scene.
post-credit scene. Yeah.
Mhm.
Because he's playing with
because
his little Game Boy or
yeah, and we get
whatever.
more of it in Infinity War.
Now,
you got
this
a mouth on
movie-
you.
Movie's not out yet, but this fits it. Johnny in Fantastic Four. I'm sure he doesn't clean his. He expects Sue Storm has to clean,
To clean his
or Reed, or the Thing. I don't think Johnny would clean his costumes. Oh, Infinity War. I'll do you one better. What? Why is Gamora?
That's still my
and
favorite.
actually Groot too, because I'm going to go with Groot. Not only costume, but it was said in Guardians 2, and again it was alluded to in Infinity War. He says, "Welcome to the frickin' Guardians of the Galaxy." Only he didn't say frickin'. Groot's got a dirty mouth.
Mm-hmm. Well, and even like you said in the I Am Groot shorts, I mean, he's eating just like his room. You remember the one with his room?
room's a mess.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Groot. I'll go with
Yeah.
Groot. Awesome question. Thank you. Appreciate that.
Mhm.
Lovely.
I'm telling you, it's my favorite question I think we've ever gotten. It's just hilarious.
Debbie, shameless plugs. What do we got tonight? It's Monday.
Yeah, no. Tuesday night, Sith Dominion. They're talking about. Dang it! I had it, and I knew I should have wrote it down. Hold on a second.
Talking about Star Wars, something.
Yeah, the 5 worst moments of every trilogy.
Ooh,
Jeez,
that's an
they're
interesting
not going
topic.
to get through all of that. We'll get to the original trilogy, and then it'll be 2.5 hours.
I was going to say that's probably you need to do the 5
One
worst
episode per.
one episode per show. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wednesday, War of the Stars has an episode coming out. And Thursday, we'll be back. Talking about
5.
Rookies.
Oh yeah, God.
Good episode. It's one of my
Lord.
Debbie
And
was
I
like
made the thumbnail
special.
today too. How could I forget that?
Debbie was like, I think it's the holiday special or Resistance.
Oh, no, I totally blanked my old age. Yeah.
I was like, someone's
Clone
got a case
Wars.
of the Mondays.
Clone Wars, the Rookies episode.
Would a rookie have these?
Friday, hopefully, we will have Star Trek over on the Geek and I podcast.
He's obviously got Wi-Fi because he's been posting a lot. So
yeah, so we'll see. I haven't heard anything for sure.
he might not have a setup. I don't know.
Saturday is Geek Gauntlet, and then we'll be back Monday with episode 7, Jessica Jones.
And that'll be the last episode for several weeks.
Then we will move to.
We're just moving from one lady series to another lady series.
That's right. Ironheart, and then Fantastic Four, and then back to Jessica. Thank God.
That's all I have.
Cool. Andrew, shameless plugs. What do we got?
Yeah, I guess the only thing is last night there was no Came in Focus because there was some technical difficulties.
That was my fault.
So there hasn't been a confirmation. I don't know. There was tomorrow night, not tomorrow night, Wednesday night. Mondays are off. Wednesday night, we will go live to discuss the awesome movie "Don't Let the River Beast Get You." If you haven't seen it, it's on Tubi. It's an hour and a half. You got time to watch it before Wednesday night. It's an awesome movie. It's cheesy, and sometimes it's just dumb, but it's a fun watch. So we'll be discussing that. The following Sunday, we will be discussing the Dark Knight, not the Batman movie, but there's a fantasy series called Dark Knight that Cam said it's a low budget fantasy thing, but they did the episodes. They would make them like a movie and like split it into 2 episodes. So we're gonna do the first 2 episodes, and then there's like rest of the season or whatever. I had not heard of it.
You got me all excited, and then you just
I thought I'm gonna
over it.
I'm gonna joke.
So I was like, yes, Dark Knight. I'm all hyped for that.
When Cam, don't tell Cam this, but when we do that next Sunday, and he's like, "What were your thoughts?" I'm gonna say, the banter between Heath Ledger and Christian Bale, which go huge. So that's all I got.
Fine, I'll do my Christopher Nolan Batman.
Hey, it Begins just turned 20. I don't know if that helps with the back pain or not. Just saying. That's all I got at the moment.
Awesome. I've got nothing. I do know. Actually, I take that back.
Next September.
Yeah, it's. Now you made me forget.
My
train of thought was at the station, and now it's.
Oh, look at the time! Wow. Oh gosh, just.
Man, sometimes I think you're worse than me, Dave.
I know. Well, I looked at it.
And I've got 20 years on you.
I don't know about that much.
Well, you're 40 something, right?
So that means you got.
I'm closer to 50 than I am to 40. We'll say that.
Okay.
So that means Debbie has 42 years on me, so I don't have any excuses.
I have all the excuses in
Yeah.
the world.
Oh man.
Just ask my son about the discussion we had last night about Chinese.
Oh, never mind. I thought I saw something. Yes.
Yes, he's a youngling.
Would a youngling have these?
Hasn't even been promoted to Padawan yet.
Yeah.
Nope. No,
No,
I'll have my tank top for Thursday. Yeah. Or crop top is what I meant.
Crop top, yeah.
Crop top, tube top. Yeah, no one wants to
No,
see that.
I think it's a tube top.
All right. If we hit 200 subscribers by Thursday, I'll wear my sister's.
Andrew's wearing a tube top. Nice.
Hey,
At
I won't
least
have to
it'll
worry
stay
about
up easier.
That's what I was about to say. I don't have to worry about it.
When you have they're
We'd
little,
actually
at
would
least
get
for me,
reversed.
they were always a little harder to stay up because every time you reached up,
I would cause the first YouTube video to get negative views if I did that. Yeah.
We probably get striked for nudity.
Oh no, because I'm a guy. It wouldn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh really? Guys can show their chest on here?
Mm-hmm.
Actually,
I don't know.
You can run around on the beach with showing your chest. So
yeah,
we'll try it one day. I tell you what, we get 200 subscribers by Thursday. I'll show everybody my chest and see if we get struck.
I ain't showing nothing because nobody needs to see that shit.
Look,
nothing here, nothing to see here, folks. This is right here is about as good as it gets.
So no Princess Leia lingerie like Cam.
No, I'm not going to do that either. But I'll get it. I'll get it. And flash my chest. Well, good.
That's right, Janae. Cover your eyes, Janae.
We'll Mardi Gras it. So.
Oh man! All right, David. What did you forget to say? Probably already forgot again.
No, I didn't. I remembered, but I was wrong about things. So I will wait until I do have some news coming up, but it's nothing set in stone yet. So we're working on it. Well, that's going to do it for us tonight. You guys all have a great week. Happy Monday. Enjoy the rest of your week. We will see all of you next week right here on MCU Mondays. Bye, guys.
Shit! Language. No one else is going to deal with the fact that Cap just said language. I know. For gosh sake, watch your language. That's not going away anytime soon. You bet your ass.
Steve, he said a bad language word.
Did you tell everyone?
Outwit the platinum bastard.
Steve doesn't like that kind of talk.
You know what, Romanoff? Fury, you son of a bitch.
Ooh, you kiss your mother with that mouth?